Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com, here with the wrap-up video for the green-blue playing on a budget Stompy deck. That's what I'm calling it. Maybe I should call it Undying, maybe I should call it Rapid Hypridization deck. I don't know. Just call it the Stompy Stomp deck. Anyway, the changes right off the bat that I've been talking about making here would be probably to put a gate in, a guild gate in. Go for the Simic Guild Gate. But I'm debating it. It's better than putting an island in, because now looking at our mana here, there'd be no point to putting an island really into play untapped, except for maybe like a Spell Rupture turn 2. Or I guess a Rapid Hypridization. So maybe, I guess I wasn't putting that into consideration. But as far as islands are concerned, an island coming into play second turn does not allow me to cast a Strangleroot Geist, and coming in third turn does not allow me to cast a Predator Ooze, or first and second. Whereas the Simic Guildgate coming in first turn will allow me for a second turn Strangleroot Geist, or allow me for that third turn Predator Ooze. So it's really a toss-up how valuable Rapid Hypridization turn 2 is for the Young Wolf, or Spell Rupture is turn 2 for really nothing. I mean, Spell Rupture is really a turn 3 after you have like a Strangleroot Geist or a Zameck Guildmage, or possibly even Experiment 1 that's up to a 3/3. But yeah, even so, Spell Rupture is more of a later. You're not going to be casting it second or third turn. It's more for a third, fourth, fifth turn. So Simic Guildgate, I guess, versus an island would really just be between Simic Charms and Rapid Hybridizations. But again, I would even say Simic Charm is more of a later bounce spell, or later pump spell, or later let's guard my guy hexproof type spell. So I would definitely go Simic Guildgate over islands, and I'd probably add maybe 2 and go up to 10 blue sources. That'd be the biggest change that I would make with the deck. Also, I didn't get to see either one of these cards really do anything. They got sided out a lot. I might actually go for another fast creature. Like I was talking about what card was I talking about? The Champion of Lambholt. We'll look at this dude right here. The Champion of Lamb. And it's also something that works with the bread for the hunt strategy. And basically everything in your deck will have counters on it, except for the Zameck Guildmage and Arbor Elf. So you could go the Champion of Lambholt. And maybe that's what I'll show you the change I do. I'd probably put in like 1 or 2. Well, I would take out the Deadbridge Goliath, even though they do definitely evolve the Experiment 1s. And I might actually go, well, Experiment 1 he just went up to a 2/2. So I would definitely put in either 1 or 2 Champion of Lambholts. We took out, okay, I added a Simic Guildgate. That's what I did. So we'll add one more Simic Guildgate here. And show all versions, because this is bad software on MTGO. So we'll start putting in cards that you don't want to put in. So I guess, yeah, just 2 will be fine. We'll go back to converted mana cost here. And then, so we're up to 61 cards, 23 lands, though, so we're going to get rid of a forest here. Back down to 60 cards. I guess Champion is a 2 of. Vorapede maybe is just a 1 of then. Maybe just put a 1 of Vorapede. And, no, Vorapede's fine at 2 of. Yeah, I'll put a Vorapede back in. As a 2 of. And I'm definitely going to put like a bread for the hunt. Instead of this. Dispel didn't work very well. I'll keep a Negate. And we'll put a bread for the hunt in the sideboard. We'll put 2 of them that can come in as some sort of card draw against kind of the mid-range and control decks. So I'd probably take... Druid's Deliverance is just too powerful, as you saw. Maybe these Negates out, and then I think maybe even just put in another Spell Rupture, or... Yeah, Negate's not that great. Just go down to 1 Negate, I think. As it was kind of clunky in our deck, and play it like this. And see how well this bread for the hunt actually works in this deck. Because like I said, this has counters, this has counters, this gets counters, this puts counters on stuff, this has counters, and this has a possibility of counters. So out of 25 creatures, the only creature that doesn't really have counters by itself is an Arbor Elf. And like again, if you bring in the bread for the hunts, you could just go like this. And not too shabby. So again, though, they'd have to be Undying, but it's not that hard to get your guys a counter with Undying with the Rapid Hybridizations. I do wish I had some sort of way to sack creatures, another sack outlet for this green version. You could go a black version. A black version is actually very popular, and then you could have Blood Artists and You probably wouldn't want Blood Art. Well, yeah, you might actually want the Blood Artist in the sideboard, but also the Bloodthrown Vampire or some other sack outlet where you can sack creatures to get the trigger of the Undying. So you have, I guess, Altar's Reap would be another card. That's what I'm thinking of. So you could sacrifice a creature and draw cards. So anyway, this is the deck I would play. That's the only changes I would make. I've seen a couple other builds try to utilize cards like Prime Speaker Zagana. I don't think it's a good card in this deck. We're trying to be quicker. That's why I got rid of the Deadbridge Goliath, because honestly, they're not going to do much, in my opinion. It's just going to be very clunky. A 5/5 for 4 mana seems very powerful, but in this format right now, it just isn't. And yeah, so very fun deck, very budget friendly if you take out the lands especially. Yeah, the only rares in this deck, only 2 mythics total in this deck, and this is the most budget mythic you can think of that's actually useful. And then you've got the rares in here, very, very affordable. I think Champion Lamholts are only about $1 or $1.50, so easy to pick up. And then again, everything in this uncommon wise, besides the experiment ones and Rancors, are basically free 99. So anyway, this has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com, going 3-1 with our playing on the budget green blue Undying Stompy deck. And yeah, thanks for watching. For more great videos, check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/roguedeckbuilder. Thanks for watching.